Hold on now.
I mean, they are supposed to be the same with a wiki when they chased the spineless Fubara away. So they put themselves in. They appointed all of them. Like, what did he do? What did he say to anyone? That they had to beat him like that. Guess what? Why they are beating him? They told him to resign. Resign, or we kill you. And so grown-up man, no. Now the guy with that, he was begging them. Then they prepared his resignation. He just needed to sign it. And he was telling them, I will sign it. They were just like latching them. I don't know the other people they were beating with him, all right? But look at that letter. He said, I humbly write. He said, the sole administrator, River State Government House, Port Harcourt, letter of resignation, 20th June 2025. Sequel to the above subject matter, I humbly write to your noble office to convey to you my resignation as the administrator, Ahoada East Local Government Area. My decision is informed by my desire to return back to the private sector. My sincere gratitude goes to the government of River State and the good people of Ahoada East for finding me worthy to serve as administrator of the Ahoada East Local Government Area from 11th day of April 2025 to 20th day of July. Baba Ele opposite date resignation anyway. Yeah? They don't even read them anything. So yeah, sign. The guy just want to get out of the place.
Sign immediately. Where is the signature? Sign. Sajas, confirm the signature. Is it correct? Sign again. Hey! Don't do first. Stop. The man. Wait. Come on, Hold on now. Who is this man?
Now waiting. Now a resignation letter be that. He shall finally signed. And those boys, I have not seen it in the news, that those who assaulted him have been arrested. A country where they kidnapped a sitting governor. And they locked him up in a toilet, a guest house toilet. And they forced him to announce his resignation. And he resigned. Chrisingige. So every time, come back home. He said everything, say, came you come back home, can you wear a thought be and you lori bruku and you need jeku jalate ala jetenu bole yen. They were coming more council. I call police, may they tell us they no answer me. I call army, may they tell us they no answer me because they just want you come be no me passing in office on top waiting. Because I want do waiting go. Then no your ben. I want roku jati. So that is their politics. And they will say, you have to be a strong man. You have to be a strong man. Strong man call.
Before I go on, let me postulate from the Franz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporompium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum.
We report Nigeria, and that is the kind of a point I also want to bring to fore. As you have worries in government, you have worries in the civil service, you have, it's like dog eat dog kind of a world. Listen to this old man. He was a police officer that retired, and his retirement package, according to him, is 2 million naira. 2 million naira is less than 900 pounds. After serving Nigeria police for over 30 years, 3 decades. Now, social media seems to be a place where, like all of us, we could just let out the entire frustration, like this old man.
I love Nigerian police. Nigerian police. I dey laugh. I dey laugh. A retired superintendent of police. I retired from the Nigerian police in 2023, October 1st. Since then, nothing has been paid to me. Just 2 weeks back, they called me that they are going to pay me 3 million naira. What for? They say that is my pension. Lo and behold, the 3 million naira is not just all the whole pension. That 1 million naira is my arrears for the time, from the time I retired to date. Then 2 million naira is my entitlement. I cannot serve this country for good 35 years and being paid 2 million naira. The devil is a liar. Please, the IG, let the IG hear this. I was a superintendent of police before retirement. Even if your brother happens to be a police superintendent of police today and he is being asked to take 2 million naira home as a retirement benefit, ask yourself if it will be well. I am not collecting that money. I am not going to collect that money. Let my service be in vain. I don't give a shit. I don't have money. And 2 million naira will not solve or make me being a rich man. It will never. I'm not rich. And because of, I will not, no. Wasted all my years thinking that I'll take something home. After retirement, all the police will do is to give me 2 million naira. What a shame. And I said, I serve my father's land. I serve my country wholeheartedly. Then my benefit will be 2 million naira. Please, I want the whole world to hear this. ₦2 million a superintendent of police. I want the federal government to do something about this thing. If the federal government will not take action on my own.
This is the consequence of the vote you voted. And it's too early to cry now because actually the real problem hasn't come. This is the consequence of the vote you voted. And it's too early to cry now because actually the real problem hasn't come. This is the consequence of the vote you voted. And it's
die, everybody die. So why am I sharing that with us? You know, we don't like police. We don't like Nigeria police. If you are my friend and you are a policeman on this platform, please, don't judge us. All right? Police is not our friend. All right? So that is why we are not friends of the police. And anything we see them, sometimes we don't wish you well. That's the point. If you're a police officer, it shouldn't be like that too. It is because the policemen in Nigeria have contributed to the worsened supposed anxiety and the trauma that an ordinary person has been subjected to in that country. And why was that? Because the system that is cheating them, the system that won't pay them well, the system that gave them no insurance, a system that pays them 2 million naira when they retire, a system, you know, it's a system rigged against them. Whenever the people try to rise up against these rogues, the policeman will tell you that, you know, it's my job, I'm just doing my job. I have to do my job. Your job to kill people who are standing up against these guys, shoot tear gas, fire them, those who are demanding for a working country that could possibly give you a better life as a police officer yourself. Now, if you think currently the corrupt system is still helping you, you are still being covered up because you have a gun. You can also threaten unarmed citizens, extort them, you know, like do all of that stuff. There's always that time, though. You will retire. The reality will set in. You won't have the strength to fight the same system you have protected for so long because you have to do your job. You know, they just give us order. I'm just following order. Really, just following order. Order to protect something that will continue to make your old age a tearful one. Because if it's learning well, George, you can not sorry if you don't understand Yoruba. This video is that of a judge. During the time they are kidnapping him in Yenagua, Bayelsa State capital. In Nigeria.
They should not see you.
My car is tinted.
Okay. You can off it now. Why are you on it? Why are you off the car? Oh man, this thing is serious, man. Jesus Christ.
Now, you will say, oh, maybe they are just doing their usual thing now. Like all these, they are arresting people on the right, on the roadside and all of that stuff. But that's a judge, oh. That was a judge, a high court judge in Bayelsa, Olo Jusimo to be Nigeria. Ish. Similarly, you see that guy you hear that old man, the retired police officer, superintendent of the police, lamenting. Yeah, and he said he just wasted his life working as a police officer. Very sad, sir, Papa. I can imagine. There is a young man who is here to grow old, whose own regret is that many of his own mates told him to leave Nigeria. But he was among those who felt like Nigeria is a place you can make it in Nigeria anytime. You can make it. You see, do you know how many people in Nigeria that are making it in Nigeria? But when Nigeria happened to you, there's always going to be that time. And as Yorubas will say, Abamo ki bere oro. Now, the last it be. You know what I mean, right? Regrets. And I know. You know they start what? You know they start things. So now after, sure you get. Now after you have done something, I know. I know. Kind of. So to those of you who are still surviving Nigeria, good luck. Conduce to you, every one of you. But pray for this guy, because it seems his property is gone. Not even the palace of Oba of Benin. Listen to him.
No, I first go ITV before. I go to report for ITV. Let me get the house. Papa, who's the explain the farm? They don't write now. Excuse me. Why not forward of that? You will never have to test it. You don't protest. Okay, one thing on this one. Protest like this one. One thing on this seat now. Your association and companies, not the association, I'm military after my house. My house I go to court for station. Yes, they don't give me so that make I don't meet up. This one my house. Not the person we go to calm down. The shots are over. Only talk of the yeah. All of the arrest. There's no man go to petition to ask for lawyer. You know the so as I buy and finish, you know, on the no-get. So the no-get direct. Who are the name? What is the name? Agawa. Yeah, I'm on the no-get when they suspend. I mean, because I know the body company, not you build house. Now me build house, you know what thing they happen for the environment. I know be from Benin, I be data. Now I know too know be by data. My friend, not be your house, not be you people, not in the house, not be the house I dey see here. In my house. Did you know? I don't understand what you talk. If you dey here now, you rent house for here, you don't know what you dey here. No, they suspend the no-get now, bros. I'm not going to now. There are some things where they say. I don't want to see they suspend the no-get. So what did they can't do now? They can't destroy your house, say under which waiting now. You not pay waiting. All the time they meet to no-get, not tell me anything. Now yesterday they come show me to say now waiting, say the army now give her the land. That's why I come here without maybe they help me call and make she give me. I beg I did. Just a video me they go. Because I know me from this state, now make them not answer me. Because if my Delta state where I come from, I go cry, I go meet my king, I go lie down, they will allow me see even points and I lay my complaint. I may be the victim, now my house be this. Now my house be this. That's why I cry, come palace so that they'll fear me. But no help. Now beg I did. Who go fear me, help me. Now beg I did. Now beg I did. Now because it be my own sweat. What I dey work for my youthful age. I ring God I dey work for Benin City here, those states. I don't know what I do, they know this. You know, they know who someone is like Nigerian army, now do me this one. Eh? I know you know what I do. I buy land from community for the community. I come palace now. The don't people allow me enter because I not be indigene. If I be indigene, say I be sheep picking, for allow me go stay inside. But don't carry this matter for head. All wait till I don't labor for. That just be this.